played 60 games and he's won 30 of them and lost 30 of them. That'd be coming from Dark Assassin. So I'm actually really excited to see how he plays, especially with his stats on his saves. He has 66 saves across the season. So I expect him to be a bit of a defensive powerhouse this game.
Yeah, he's definitely in the 6 mans I've played against him. He is definitely a brick wall. But another player you really got to watch out for is Humble Potato. That man will dribble circles around you, and he has some really weird angles he can take a shot from. So do not sit still with him on the other team.
And I do believe we also have our one of our other casters in the match today. We have Way Too Sick, also known as Trippin', so I'm sure there are a bunch of people in chat that are going to be rooting for him as well.
Oh yeah, shout out Way Too Sick.
Fun fact, Intrude is my dad. He got me into art. Okay. Well, that's nice to know, RJ.
Father Intrude.
All right, we got both teams on the field. Got Compost Bins versus the Breadsticks. This is your prospect finals. Way Too Sick there on the kickoff. Wins the kickoff. Intrude already up for the ball, trying to pass it down. Limited whiffs there. Way Too Sick gets the 50-50. Humble Potato putting another shot on target. Wumbo and Limited both up for that. Dark Assassin getting a nice pinch off the wall. Wumbo putting it back to the midfield. Humble Potato whiffing there. Limited now trying to take control of the ball. Gets a nice touch off the wall, but it's a little too slow. Wumbo putting it up towards the crossbar. Nobody on that side of the field. Dark Assassin taking control. Way Too Sick gets a nice touch off of it. Humble Potato taking control of the ball after the 50-50 from Limited. Wumbo gets a nice demo. Nobody in net for the orange side, and Humble Potato able to clear it away.
Yeah, nobody took advantage of that. That was an open net, too. Limited with a shot, though. Takes a less open net.
Very, very nice shot from Limited. A nice 50-50 from Way Too Sick allowed him to get that shot. And Way Too Sick, I believe, also got a bump on Intrude.
Yeah, really good plays from Compost Bins. 50-50 gang. Gotta watch out for those guys. Come on. I'm not biased, by the way. Dark Assassin hitting it into the corner, trying to take it out onto the blue team side. Wumbo 50s it. Humble Potato 50s again with Way Too Sick. Dark Assassin trying to dribble it upfield again, but 50s it again with Wumbo, and it goes into the blue team corner. Humble bounces it off the wall and down. Oh, it goes in front of the net, though. Intrude going to hit it back into the corner. Dark Assassin steals their boost while he's at it in there. Also decides to take another hit at it, too, just to slow down the play. Humble Potato going to hit it out of the corner. Long clear it. Goes over Way Too Sick. We got Wumbo waiting in the wings, though. He's going to hit it out of the corner to Dark Assassin, who's going to hit it back into the corner again. Humble Potato 50s it with Limited. Way Too Sick, going to take a shot. Goes wide into the corner, though. Dark Assassin trying to figure out... Oh, he just lets Humble hit it. Oh my gosh, but it was almost
from Wumbo.
Whew. Close one. Way Too Sick. Oh, he fakes him. Oh, the last second save from Intrude. Really, really good read there. Dark Assassin trying to send it into the corner and up and over, but he pinches it way over the net and out.
Nice touch from Way Too Sick there. Put it all the way on target. Intrude there for the easy save. Way Too Sick putting another shot on target. Humble now clearing it out. Long clear with a nice save. Wumbo trying to win the 50-50 there. Loses it. Dark Assassin putting it up. Where's Intrude? Puts it back into the center. Humble Potato gets a 50-50. Limited now taking control of the ball. 10 boost in a dream.
Intrude
just playing with the ball. Nothing there.
Humble hits it over him into the net. Whew. Nice little touch there from him to get it over Way Too Sick. I don't know where the defense was. Oh, Wumbo was just trying to get back. He just got the boost. Ah, okay. Yeah. Darn. Well, you know what? Just those little touches like that can, mean all the difference, especially if people aren't ready for them. Intrude 50s it to Way Too Sick, who sends it up the field. But Humble, who's trying to send it back, he sends it towards the net, though. Seems like there's some awkward communication there. But
We have a fun fact from Turb in the chat. Intrude is the 2-time championship winner. He is looking to become the 3-time champion. So he's looking for a 3-peat tonight. So expect him to bring it right to this team.
Humble gets it under, I guess. Way too sick. Dark Assassin sending it up the field. Oh, Humble Potato almost fucking doinks it in there. Excuse my language. Humble Potato bounces it off the wall to Intrude, but way too sick and Wumbo are there to knock it away, send it back into Orange Team's corner. Dark Assassin is going to hit it up off the wall.
This is a family show. Watch your language.
Yeah, my apologies. It was French. I don't know if anybody knows French, but
just float in front of the net. Oh, that is unfortunate. You hate to see something like that happen, but Limited just pops it up. Intrude unable to get the touch. Dark Assassin unable to get it because Limited was right there in front of him and just drops into the net.
I think he Goomba stomped Intrude there, so he just couldn't get to it, but that was a great play from Blue Team. Dark Assassin trying to get it past, but at 50s. Oh my gosh! Oh my god, if this goes in. Oh man, that would have been sick. Just kind of tease it up for him, tries to send it in, but it goes wide. Into the corner for Orange Team now. And now nobody's in net. Okay, phew. Wumbo sending it back towards the net. Nobody's there though. Intrude's just going to clear it.
Humble Potato and Limited were kind of fighting for boost back there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of miscommunication, but now we have all 3 of Breadsticks going for it. So, gotta watch out for that. Gotta stop doing all those commits, you know? Intrude sends it back into Blue Team. Mumbo's going to clear it though. Right into Humble Potato, who hits it back into Wumbo. What a good block there. Dark Assassin with some bumps. Whew.
Way too sick, trying to play with it off the wall now. Gets a touch towards the middle. None of his teammates are there. They're just kind of back in their own net. Wumbo trying to take control, whiffs. Limited now has control, tries to get it past Intrude, gets it past him. Humble Potato racing back to get it, pinches it all the way back to the side. Compost bins just need to hold this for 5 seconds. They do not want to let a goal happen here. Way too sick, puts it in the center. Intrude misses, and the Compost bins take game number 1.
Well, it was a really intense game, but I think Blue Team just had Breadsticks' number. Compost bins, they knew where to be and when to be there. So I think Breadsticks just got to knock it off with that double and triple committing. What do you think?
Well, there was a lot of there were a few double commits from both sides that I saw, but Breadsticks, they knew where they needed to be for the most part, and Intrude coming out like I thought, you know, with the nice amount of saves here. So I'm not entirely sure what to expect going forward. It was a nice close series. We just have to see how the next game plays out.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, hey, this was pretty close. All they had to do was just some little miscommunication there. Just get that squared away, and I think that, you know, they might be able to take one off them. So that's only game 1. So there's potentially a best of 7, like with the contender. So who knows, man?
You never know what's gonna happen. I mean, what I've seen from RSC just being in here for like a couple weeks now is things just never go the way you expect.
I think Cake wrote the script really good this year, so you know,
GG's to Cake for writing out the script.
Yeah, honestly, that's game 7 contender. Nobody knew that was coming. Great twist at the end there. So Dark Assassin with the shot on net. Oh, it just goes wide to Humble Potato though. He sends it back towards Orange side. Limited's gonna send it, but goes a little bit wide into the corner. Oh, right over the crossbar though. Back to Blue Team's side. Wumbo's gonna clear this back though. Humble just couldn't get there in time. Dark misses off the wall. Oh, and Limited shoots it. Guess he figured he was gonna miss that anyway, so he was just ready for it. Yeah. Good on Wumbo there to recognize that his teammate was gonna hit it. So he backs off, goes into the corner, tries to steal some boost. Good communication.
But you also saw that Orange Team didn't quite get back in time and ended up putting the ball into their own net. So you have to give Blue Team credit for managing to keep the way too sick with a nice shot from the midfield.
We can't even get talking. Guys gotta chill out.
Trying to analyze here, and
yeah.
Trippett coming out of nowhere with a shot from midfield.
Jeez, dude. Give us a minute, man. Anyway. Humble and Wumbo going for this kickoff. See where it goes. Actually, they both cheated up, Major and Limited. But Wumbo's going to send it into the orange side. Off the wall to Humble Potato. He's going to try and clear it. Goes past Way Too Sick, but Limited is going to clear it back. Got Dark Assassin waiting in the corner, though. Goes up. 50. Actually ends up killing Limited. And is behind the ball now. A little bit awkward, but it's back in the orange team's corner. Oh, the bump there. Oh, no. Major Bumbo sent mid. Actually, it could be a... Never mind. Limited with the clear. Wasn't going to be a play. That would have been 4D chess right there. Maybe even 5D chess, but Humble is going to send it up the wall. And Dark Assassin was the bump, or the demo, actually. That would have been a great play, but...
Limited.
Who was there?
Net all to himself. It pops up now. Way Too Sick trying to drop it over to Wumbo. Wumbo going up for it now. Whiffs on the touch there. Little bit of whiffs from orange side there. Limited going up for the shot now. Loses the 50-50 to Humble Potato, but Wumbo's there for it. Dark Assassin takes it off the wall. Clears it all the way to blue half. Flicks it past one. Got bumped. It looked like Humble Potato might have got bumped there. Dark Assassin getting a shot. Almost an own goal from tripping. Phew.
Thank God. That would have been bad. Well, it wouldn't have been bad. They're still up one, but even then, no goal. Limited's going to send it back into orange team side. Dark Assassin's probably going to take this from him, though. Oh, Limited steals his boost and actually manages to get it back towards the center. Humble clearing it, though. Major Bumbo beating Way Too Sick to that ball. Humble back up the field. Limited's going to send this back, though. Got Wumbo waiting in the corner. Kind of doinks it there, but it doesn't really end up going towards the center. That one does, though.
Center pass. Still floating there, still dangerous. Dark Assassin finally clears it out. Wumbo just kind of sitting in the backfield. Finally clears it all the way back to the orange half. Dark Assassin waiting there. Whiff from him. Way Too Sick goes for the shot, and it's in.
That whole play started really awkward. Humble feels side flipped, man, and put Dark into a weird situation. And then that also put Major Bumbo into a weird situation. So it was just, you know, 1, 2, 3 there. Just got to watch out for those. Be careful, you know, with your jumps and everything.
50-50 now. Or a kickoff now. Geez, I keep calling the kickoffs 50-50s. I need to stop doing that.
I mean, they technically are. They just are in the middle of the field. But, you know, kickoff, I guess, whatever. Anyway, Way Too Sick sending it center. Dark Assassin sending it up the wall. Get a good bounce, actually, up. Humble Potato shoots it, but it's just wide. Dark Assassin off the wall again. It's an open net. Actually, not open. Wumbo's there. Couldn't see him. He's hiding in the shadow. Dark Assassin, going for a bump. Misses. Humble just barely manages to not recover, so he couldn't get that ball center. But now we have two orange team in the corner. Wumbo's going to clear it, though. It's going to 50 to Humble Potato, who shoots it. Oh, is that going in? Way Too Sick saves it. Good read. Goes back up through the corner to Dark Assassin, who's going to hit it a little bit over net, unfortunately, but Major Bumbo is going to send it back into Wumbo, who's going to try and dribble it out of center. Limited going up for a hit here. Good hit. Sends it into the orange team's corner. Got Major Bumbo waiting at the front post, though. Humble, who's mid, who's going to actually send that towards the goal.
Nice redirect, but a nice save from Wumbo there. Dark Assassin actually hasn't been showing up on defense as much as I thought he would be.
Oh my gosh. That was
nice
close.
Touch there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think they're just a little flustered. These little errors that they're making are getting everybody in this really awkward position. And, you know, I think... Oh, here we go. Actually, it sends towards center. Major Bumbo shoots it. Oh my God, what a save.
Way Too Sick. Humble trying to put it in now. Limited with a nice touch.
Well, you know what? Major Bumbo actually shooting it here. Sends it off the wall, though. Oh, little miscommunication. Dark actually hits it. Wumbo is going to take control of it now. Phew. Good of Major Bumbo to get back fast enough. Humble's now going to try and go for a clear, but sends it up off the wall into Limited. Goes for another 50. Loses that one to Dark Assassin, who's going to send it up midfield. Oh, there's bumps. Dark Assassin is going to try and... Oh, did he get it? Wow, okay.
And Way Too Sick putting in the own goal in the last point.
Unfortunate.
I mean, with only 3 seconds left to go, to be fair, this does give Breadsticks a little bit of momentum because they just had 3 unanswered goals and finally they answer 1 back. I mean, there's only 3 seconds left to go, but that gives them a little bit of momentum going into the next match.
Yeah, it's definitely a little gift there saying that, you know what, we can do it. We can score on these guys. So
Potato almost going for a shot there, but Compost bins finally kill it.
That would have been really spicy. That was actually almost, I think, off the ceiling. So shout out to him for even attempting that. But unfortunately hits the ground.
It looks like the 50-50 gang is really showing out today. I mean, saw a lot of nice 50-50s from Way Too Sick. Also saw some 50-50s from Dark Assassin. And just, it's been a strong game, but Compost bins are just bringing it to the Breadsticks. Just 3 unanswered goals, and then finally the Breadsticks answer at least 1 back. So we just have to see how this is all going to shake out. I did like the substitution that they made for. I'm not sure about the substitution they made for Major Bumbo compared to Intrude, because it seemed like the game was a lot closer with Intrude in the match.
Yeah, I guess that's just kind of a risk you have to take, though, because I mean you don't know who is going to gel better with who in this current moment in time. You know, it's just like you have to just, I guess, guess and check what does better. You know, and
yeah, you just gotta take what you can get. But I'm sure Intrude was, in the comms, just trying to help them out as much as he could, just keeping them ready to go, and we'll just see how this match shakes out. Looks like Major Bumbo is actually still staying in, and Intrude is going to sit out once again. So let's see how this shakes up.
Yeah, hopefully they stop these little miscommunications in the midfield. Those are what's really costing them, because they get in they put each other in really awkward situations, and therefore it's going into the back of their net. So we'll see. Humble Potato going up off the wall here, trying to send it mid for Dark Assassin, but I think he's out of boost, so couldn't really get it anywhere. But Dark Assassin's going to try and hit it off the wall, off of Way Too Sick. Limited's going to actually, okay, wow, that was an interesting clear, but it worked anyway. So Wumbo is going to clear it upfield. We've got Humble Potato, who's passing it back to Major Bumbo. Risky pass back, but it works out. Humble sending it up. Goes up the wall. Limited stops it, though. Pinches it back. Dark Assassin off of the wall, trying to get another hit. Oh, my goodness. That was
nice
close.
Center pass. Nice shot from Humble Potato.
Put it in,
there.
boys. Come on. Pizzeria gang. Come on, boys. You got this. You just got to get it in there. That was a good play, but, I mean, I guess just what can you do, aside from get it in? But you know what? We got blue team on the offensive now. Goes back to blue team side.
To be a neutral commentator, but he's showing favorites.
I'm not biased ever.
I'm kidding.
Never. I don't know that team. Ooh. You can ask Ignite. I've never met that team in my life.
Never.
Humble Potato with the dribble. Oh my goodness. He almost did what I was telling he was going to do. Decides to not, though, and make me look bad. Dark Assassin, 15.
Nice doink from Limited there. Going for a shot, but Humble Potato there to clear it up. Major Bumbo now clearing it to Dark Assassin, who puts it right back to him. Way Too Sick there, waiting for it. Wumbo now taking control. Humble Potato trying to get a touch on it, puts it back into the corner. Wumbo trying to pass it over top. Limited there. Major Bumbo wins the 50-50. Way Too Sick gets a Goomba stomp on him and keeps him from playing on the ball. Way Too Sick backflips. A little bit of feels backflip, man. Limited now, taking control of the ball all the way into the orange half. Humble Potato gets a nice pinch, try to put it back into the blue half, but Wumbo there for it. Way Too Sick taking control, puts it all the way onto the orange backboard. Dark Assassin with a nice clear. Ooh.
That was a close one.
Wumbo taking control again. Trying to get a touch off the wall. Can he do it? Gets it past one. Major Bumbo's there. Nice easy save. Wumbo whiffs there. Way Too Sick gets a nice 50-50. Gonna try to get it past them. Another 50-50 does not go his way this time. Humble Potato gets a nice clear over the top. Limited gets a nice shot. Major Bumbo with a nice shot. Limited gets another 50-50. Puts it with Way Too Sick, puts it over the corner. Wumbo with a nice open net, and Humble Potato coming back just in time for that.
That was really close. Humble's actually going for crazy off the wall hit. Almost worked. Now to Wumbo, see what he can do with it. Passes it to Way Too Sick. Oh my goodness, way to stop that play, Humble. Major Bumbo sending it downfield though to Limited. Limited's going to send it back up to Dark. Dark's going to clear this off the wall, send it back to, I guess, Limited now, who's going to hit it. Way Too Sick missed, but now you have Major Bumbo off the back wall.
Nice demo from Dark Assassin.
Oh, I guess he just didn't have boost for it, unfortunately. So Major Bumbo sending it mid again, though. Way Too Sick with a really excellent touch.
What
oh my goodness, this
from Limited
defense!
Off his own post.
Holy cow, these guys refuse to let the ball go in. That's awesome. Dark Assassin trying to get a shot, but it goes wide into the corner. Major Bumbo's going to hit it up off the wall, give his gives Humble a chance to shoot it, but ends up going back anyway. Dark Assassin with a touch. Let's see what he does here. Tries to bump Limited. Tries to bump Way Too Sick. Humble to Major Bumbo. Way Too Sick with an excellent stop on that play too. Humble with another shot. Gosh dang, that was a close angle.
The offensive pressure coming out from the Breadsticks right now is very impressive. Seeing the demos come out, the bumps, just doing anything they can to try to get a goal going here.
Dark Assassin with a shot!
Dropping it in and finally getting a shot going.
That was a really good shot. That was they needed that one for momentum and just to keep morale high. Especially, oh man, just putting it where no one could get it to. They had two people up for that who just couldn't read Dark Assassin's hit, and I think that the third just didn't expect it to go by him. But Dark Assassin winning this kickoff, sending it to Humble. Humble's going to bounce it off the back wall to Major Bumbo, who's going to send it up the wall and over to the net. Dark Assassin's going to try and make another drop shot, part two, but goes by him. So Humble tries to take a shot. Wumbo hits it off, wins 50-50 against Dark, tries to take it up the field here, bounces it into the corner. Humble takes it over. Oh my god, it's just him. He's going to try and dribble this. Oh no, just off the wall. Unfortunately, no one could be there for it, especially because it was an open net, but you know what? Blue team's on the offensive now.
Nice touch from Wumbo. Oh the my nice goodness! But Limited was unable to put it
so the close. Net. So close. I think Humble and Dark Assassin, a little miscommunication there. Who's on the back wall? Humble's deep net, trying to wait for it, but it just drops. Breadsticks take game 3.
Well. This is the exact reverse to what we had in the contender finals there.
Yeah, holy crap.
So now this is almost looking remarkably like the premier semifinals that we streamed on Monday, where the two teams just kind of went back and forth with each other. I don't know how this is going to shake up, but Breadsticks definitely showing up now. Humble Potato getting 2 very nice saves. Major Bumbo getting a nice save of his own, and Dark Assassin getting the nice drop shot. But the Compost bins were not wanting that game to get away from them. You saw how they were on defense. Limited got 2 epic saves, and Way Too Sick with a nice save as well.
Yeah, they really did not want that one to slip away, but you know what? Got to give it to Breadsticks there for taking the shot and getting it in where they could. It was a tough shot because it was, I think it was a ceiling read, and he just barely tired it over 2 people. So honestly, good shot from Dark. But what do you think Breadsticks need to do to win this game?
Honestly, it'd probably just be keep playing how they're playing right now, because it was working for them. You saw the aggression coming out, multiple demos coming out from them, and it looks like this team composition they have going for them right now is working out. Dark Assassin is getting some nice plays, just passing the ball around. Humble Potato getting a couple nice shots himself, and Major Bumbo just being that solid third man back, just keeping the ball away from their half.
Yeah, Way Too Sick and Humble Potato. Oh, Major Bumbo with a shot on the net. Whoa, what a sneaky kickoff play. Humble with another shot on the net. Goes wide, though, into Dark. We sent it back to Humble Potato, who gets it in. Wow, okay. I guess Blue Team they just couldn't get their bearings here. It was, it's kind of a kickoff play still, because really nobody was able to get any rotations out. So good on Breadsticks for taking advantage of that. Compost really just got to get their rotation set, catching them off guard a little bit,
To be fair, there wasn't a whole lot they could do there. They were just kind of boost starved off the kickoff, and Major Bumbo putting a shot on net.
Way too sick to Wumbo. Wumbo's going to send it upfield to Humble Potato. I guess he's just waiting for him to take the shot. Great pass into center here. Oh my gosh, what a save. I don't even think it counted as a save. Uh-oh. Back to the center. Oh, Limited just barely sends it off net, but Humble's touch
Compost bins was up, but Wumbo puts it back, gets a nice demo on Dark Assassin. Way too sick, just floating in the air.
Oh my gosh, Major Bumbo! Off the post. That was a crazy difficult touch, especially where he was. The angle he was coming at, Limited just was not ready for that. But honestly, I thought that was going to bounce off the post, so that's really not really his fault. It's just it's a hard read. So Limited's going to try and take Dark on the 50-50, just shoots it and it goes in, trying to answer back for those past 2 goals. Compost bins seem to be getting their bearings here, which is good. Making it a little more even.
Compost bins finally answering back to the past 3 goals after the last match. Finally getting something going. Let's see if they can breathe some life into this game. Way too sick getting a nice kickoff win there. Major Bumbo trying to take control. Limited is there. Humble Potato popping it over 1. Goes for a bump on Wumbo. Gets it, but Limited was there just in time. Dribbles past 1. Kind of wins a 50-50 there. Wumbo was going up for it. Humble Potato puts it back in the orange corner.
A little bit of a panic pass. Humble.
Way too sick getting a nice touch towards the backboard there. Wumbo now taking control of the ball. No boost in a dream. Types it 1 time. Dark Assassin there to clear it out. Limited now, putting it all the way onto the wall. Trying to take a shot.
Oh my gosh, what a
Almost
save.
Past 2
crazy hard shot though. Whew. Major Bumbo bringing it upfield in the blue team's half. Tries to flick it, but it manages to just go right into Way Too Sick. Dark Assassin sending it into the corner though. Trying to relieve some pressure. Wumbo sends it over after a pinch. Limited trying to center it though. Way Too Sick actually backs off to Wumbo, who's going to pass it back to Limited. I think Humble's going to take advantage of this though, but Limited actually gets a nice touch forward. Major Bumbo reads it though. It's in the blue corner. Major Bumbo's trying to send it center to Dark. Wumbo with a nice read. Way Too Sick with a nice hit back to Wumbo, actually to Limited. Humble with a nice pinch off the wall, trying to bring it back to blue team's half here. Wumbo trying to shut down that play, slow down the play so that his team can get back. Humble's going to shoot this. Goes in.
There's a bit of a miscommunication there between Wumbo and Limited. They just both went for the boost in the corner and they just left the net wide open. Way Too Sick, just as he got back to the net, just had no time to react when Humble just put that shot right over the top of him. Humble missing there after the kickoff.
Wumbo with a shot. Oh, saved by Wumbo. That's a hard thing to say. Wumbo and then Wumbo, man. Anyway, Humble off the backboard. Saved by Wumbo. Trying to bounce it off the wall to slow down the play. Hits it right into Dark Assassin, who sends it back. Limited misses. Way Too Sick into Humble Potato, who sends it back up center. Humble Potato's going to try and take it up off the back wall here, slowing it down so that his team can get back. What a touch, though. Making it confusing for the offense to read. Humble's going to try and do something with it here. Oh my god, what a pass!
Pass from Humble.
What a flip. Way to recognize that that's going to go there, too. Wumbo was just not ready for that. That's that flat car energy right there from Humble Potato.
Honestly, this whole commentary right now for this is hard because we got Humble, Bumbo, and then Wumbo. There's just so much going on here.
There's a lot of ums. All right, Wumbo and Humble Potato pinching it over to Major Bumbo, who sends it back. Wumbo's going to shoot it into the corner, though, try and get some pressure, but Dark Assassin saying no thank you, sends it back into the blue team side. Gets a double touch. Don't think anybody was ready for that, but that was a great idea. Wumbo clearing it, going to try and follow it. I don't think anybody but Humble is there. Dark Assassin going to try and save this, knock it into the corner. Limited going to be there too. Knocks it center. Humble with a clear into Wumbo, who hits it into the wall. I think Dark's going to hit this next. Sends it over Wumbo. Tries to get it center. Major Bumbo with another shot, but it goes wide. Got Wumbo waiting in net. I think he's going to follow this into the corner, but he accidentally goes off the little wall in the net. screws up his play. Oh, way too sick with a nice
trying
touch.
to get a demo there. Can he flick it over one? Oh, he
Oh
almost
my
gets it
god,
past
that would have been
Bumbo.
nuts. Holy cow.
A nice center pass from Limited there.
That was actually, I think, like a shot too. Like it was going in. That was a weird angle.
I mean, the game read it as a shot, so I'm going to call it as I see it.
Oh man. Close one, just goes wide. Way too sick, taken up of the wall in the orange team's half. Dark Assassin trying to stop it, but I think he's going to let Major Bumbo hit it. Major Bumbo is going to try and dribble it upfield. Passes it to Dark Assassin. Just wide into the corner. Back to Major Bumbo though. Way too sick's going to hit this over. Oh, I guess they're both going to miss. Dark Assassin hitting it over, trying to just waste time. They're up 3 goals, so they don't really need to do anything. Just slow it down and waste time, I guess. So
all the Compost bins would want at that point would be just a consolation goal to give them a little bit more momentum going into this next game, but Breadsticks showing up with the 4-1 victory in game number 3.
Yeah, what is going on? We're completely tied in games now, yeah? It's 2-2?
Actually, no. This would mean that... Would this be? Yes, we would be. We're tied again, so this is game 4. I do apologize.
Going into game 5 now. Oh, man. Cake, dude. What is with this script?
According to Cake, he's not the one that made the script this time around. It was Adam. So he blames Adam for the script.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, it's not a bad script. I like it. I like the whole back and forth, who's gonna win energy. So
absolutely, this is a very nice script that was made by the by the mod team.
Okay,
yes,
yeah. They work overtime every year for us in RSC. So you know what? You guys better thank the mods in the chat right now for this script, or don't. You don't have to. Don't listen to me.
Alrighty, so game number 5. We are still all tied up. The teams just do not want to give each other any space in this series, but I have been seeing a lot of respect from the teams, sometimes almost a little too much respect. It seems like Compost bins are giving Breadsticks a little bit too much space, and just as I say that, they almost get a shot on net there.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to do against this team. They definitely take advantage of just small, short spaces, especially where Dark Assassin, that's his bread and butter, his demos. Way too sick, gets a pass off the wall. Oh my goodness, just barely couldn't put it in, goes wide. Unfortunately, Humble with a bump. Major Bumbo sends it into the net. Wow, I think that just that bump there screwed up the defense for blue team, and Breadsticks managed to take advantage of it.
Wumbo there was trying to get back to the ball, but Humble Potato just not letting him get turned around and just pushing him constantly after he picked up that boost.
So what do you think Compost bins need to do to win this one? Stay in it.
Well, they need to challenge the ball a bit more, because they're giving Breadsticks a little bit too much space around the field. You notice that Humble Potato has been able to pick it up a few times and attempt to dribble it, and while they have saved it anytime he has tried to dribble it past them, they're still giving him a little bit too much space, and once again, Way Too Sick getting a nice save there after Humble Potato puts a screamer of a shot in.
Oh my gosh, so close. Dark Assassin trying to center it again, but it actually just gets a weird hit back pass almost. Wumbo trying to clear it out of blue team's side to Limited. Limited and Humble both missed this, but Dark Assassin's going to send it back center for blue team's net. Major Bumbo and Wumbo going for the ball. That's a hard one. Major Bumbo going back. He's lashed back against 2 defenders, but they just let it go. Humble with another long clear. Wumbo waiting for it though. For another long clear. They're playing ping pong here. Major Bumbo trying to send it back into Way Too Sick, sends it into the wall. Way Too Sick into the corner now. He's trying to, oh, we got some server issues. Wumbo and Limited here, trying to get out of each other's way, but in, oh my goodness,
pass to Humble Potato, but unfortunately able to put it in.
That's the plays they need to be making, though. They're looking for them, at least. You know, compost bins need to be looking for those same exact plays. Trust their teammates, you know. Start disrespecting the defense here. They need to, you know, go for more bumps. I think their kryptonite here is Dark just always trying to ram somebody, or Humble always getting a bump in a weird spot, throwing everybody off. Oh,
nice
everybody!
Pass up to the upper 90.
Goodness, what a
Way too sick trying to get it there. Dark Assassin with a nice demo.
Oh, way too sick. Sending it center again. Doesn't have the boost to get to it though. Actually, he does. I lied. Major Bumbo saving it though, but he leaves it for Limited to send it center again. Dark Assassin's going to clear it though. Goes way over Wumbo. Dark Assassin's going to try and center this. Gets a really nice lobby touch. Oh, Humble just couldn't get it in, unfortunately.
Way too sick to Limited now. Humble Potato goes over it. Major Bumbo clears it out. Nobody waiting midfield. Not sure what Limited is doing here. Wumbo was coming up for it. Gives away possession to Dark Assassin.
Oh man. Major Bumbo goes up with it, but now it's in the corner with Bumbo and Wumbo. Limited trying to get it out of the way of the net. Way too sick, clearing it into Humble Potato. Wumbo and Limited going up for it at the same time. The double commit is going to probably cost them in rotation, but Major Bumbo is going to probably clear this up over into Humble Potato, who sends it back up over the net. We got Way Too Sick waiting for it, but the Humble with the bump. Major Bumbo, just barely gets cleared off by Limited. Way Too Sick sending it back into Orange Team, trying to relieve some pressure here, but Humble right back at it again. But Limited trying to send it back into the corner. Dark Assassin's going to be off the wall for the read. Oh my gosh, Wumbo waiting in the wings. Just too hard of a tap there. Limited and Dark Assassin 50 it. Way Too Sick trying to send it back. Sends it down into nobody but Major Bumbo, who long clears it.
Nice clear, and what a shot from Major Bumbo.
Whew. Unfortunately, blue team, they just kind of left it there for a long clear from Major Bumbo, who, I mean, he was just like, I'm going to take the shot, whatever, man. And I don't think they just couldn't get back in time because they weren't expecting such a long, powerful clear. Limited and Bumbo go for the clear, or for the kickoff. Dark Assassin's going to send it in the corner though. Wumbo is going to try and dribble it out, see what he can do with it. Flicks it to the side, but actually loses the flick and it goes in. Major Bumbo taking advantage of the slow play here, saying, no, you're not going to dribble anybody. I'm just going to shoot this.
Nice heads-up play from Major Bumbo. Wumbo just unfortunately lost control of the ball there. He wanted to try to flick it past, but it just got a little bit too far away from his car. Limited now has control. Passes it over to Way Too Sick. Way Too Sick misses. Wumbo's the last man back. Just slowly waiting for this ball, waiting to see what Dark Assassin's going to do. Gets it past him. Humble Potato's there. Pinches it against the wall. Humble Potato passes it to center. Dark Assassin passes it over to Major Bumbo, but no one's there.
Way Too Sick hits it, then Major Bumbo, who's going to shoot it, but Wumbo is in the way. What a nice read. Dark Assassin's going to shoot it into the corner, into the wall where Humble is, and Humble's going to shoot it in the corner. Wumbo misses, and Way Too Sick tries to clear. Gets a really short clear. Dark Assassin back into the corner, trying to bump the opponent's compost bins out of the net, but it's too late. Breadsticks win game number 5, and they're up 3-2.
All right, so Breadsticks once again showing out in Major Bumbo, carrying the team, getting the hat trick and 2 saves.
Whew.
The compost bins were unable to get too many shots on net. I mean, you see they all got 1 respectively, but it just wasn't enough to get past that midfield and even that defensive back foot. You had Major Bumbo in the net getting 2 nice saves. You had Dark Assassin finally showing out, getting a save here. And the assists coming from both Dark Assassin and Humble Potato to get Major Bumbo set up on those shots. They were just very nice plays.
Yeah, I think the disruption plays from Dark Assassin and Humble are really what's getting them these W's. Compost bins gotta just, if you see Dark or Humble in your way, you gotta side flip or just get out of the way. I mean, you're getting bumped or demoed or something, I mean, they're also, like you're saying, they just too much respect and too much room from compost bins. They just got to start disrespecting that offense and defense of Breadsticks. Otherwise, they're just, they're gonna take another L.
And this is the last opportunity they have to do something of this. So they have to let something happen here, and it looks like that the Breadsticks are still going to sit out Intrude for this match. The combo of Humble, Dark Assassin, and Major Bumbo has been working pretty solid for them ever since they switched Intrude out.
I think they just want to make it hard for the casters. Honestly.
I mean, potentially.
Guys?
Like, they're probably making it hard for us just because they know we're having trouble keeping up with all the names.
Stumbling on them. Limited clears it away from Humble Potato's shot. Dark Assassin's going to try and 50 with Wumbo, but he loses it, and it goes back into Humble Potato, who tries to pass back to Bumbo, who gets a really awkward touch. It goes center. Limited is going to shoot this. Goes just on the crossbar and a little bit wide. Potato and Bumbo double commit there, but it doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh, Dark Assassin. Oh, Potato just a little bit slow on that. That was a great pass, though. Limited trying to take it up the field. Hits it over Bumbo. Tries to keep bouncing it off of the wall, but Dark Assassin's ready for it. Bumbo tries to get a nice shot in, but Bumbo's ready for it again with that clear.
Clear from Major Bumbo.
Got Chris Kyle on their team, American Sniper. Look at that, man, from his own box.
Very nice shots from Major Bumbo. Unfortunately, just no one... I mean, there's not a lot you could do to really be prepared for that long of a shot. I mean...
Yeah, honestly, maybe it's over-aggression.
It's floating in front of the orange net right now, and unfortunately, Wumbo wasn't able to get there in time. Major Bumbo flicking it over to Humble Potato.
Oh my god, wait a sec. Reading that play, though, he did not want that one to go in. They still want to keep this to a 1-0. Oh my god, Humble with the shot. Way too sick with the save. Oh my god, Darkest, what the frick just happened? I almost spoke French again, friends. What the heck just happened? Dark Assassin off of the bat. Oh, what on earth? Is that a Doomsday dish? Can Jamie pull that up? We know.
Would that qualify as a Doomsday dish? Someone in the chat let me know.
Humble Potato here gonna try and block whatever play that Limited was trying to, or Wumbo was trying to make. Limited takes a shot. Wumbo taking another shot. Bumbo is there though. Got Limited, the only one back. Dark Assassin's gonna get it past him though, so we have Wumbo here still. But Dark Assassin takes his boost. So what's he gonna do? Bumbo takes the shot. Oh man. They are taking full advantage of these disrupt plays from Breadsticks. They can't let them knock them around, man. It's, you know, it's just getting to them, I think.
Yeah, I feel they're a little demoralized after, you know, they came out and showed a good first two games, and then since then, the Breadsticks have just been giving them a beating.
Yeah, like they owe them money or something, man. Come on. Chill out, you know. Oh my gosh. Wumbo with the try to pass play.
It's another open net.
Oh no, that one does not go in. Limited is going to take this away from Potato. He's going to try and 50 Dark again, but it's going back towards the blue net. Way too sick with the save. Dark Assassin's going to try and clear this center again. Wumbo takes it. He's like, no thank you. We do not want another shot on our net. Bumbo's going to shoot it now. And it goes in. Way too sick, just not there in time, unfortunately. That was a good placement from Bumbo. Realizing that he can't get there fast enough, and he's not angled correctly for that.
So if I'm seeing this correctly, this is now 7 unanswered goals. I don't believe the Compost bin score at all the last game.
They did not.
So 7 unanswered goals. This is an absolute destruction from them.
No.
Oh no.
Make that 8. That's unfortunate there. That's just, I mean, Major Bumbo again. I think chat was saying he had an aimbot, so somebody check his macros. We need to ban that guy. Anyway, smurfing, but we have Limited and Bumbo going for the kickoff now. Bumbo wins it. Wumbo and Humble in the corner. Dark Assassin hits it again into Humble, who's going to take it up off the wall. Limited stops the play, though, into Major Bumbo, who sends it center again. Dark Assassin couldn't take that one into the back of the net, though. Limited's going to try and take this off the wall. See what goes on. Try and dribble it past. Gets it past Potato. Goes up the wall into Dark. Beats Dark, but Bumbo is there. He just got bumped, so unfortunately he couldn't, dribble it all the way in. Unfortunately. Bumbo now deciding to pull his best Dark Assassin impression and just destroy the defense. Dark Assassin's going to try and take this up the wall into Limited, who's going to 50 him. He's going to win that 50 into Wumbo, who beats him, though. Wumbo's going to take this up out of the corner again, but Wumbo's going to beat him to that ball. Seems we got Humble Potato who's going to try and take it up the field. He's going to dribble it, actually. Oh, Limited stopping that play. Great job of that. Into Dark Assassin, though, and he 50s that as well. Dang, this guy is... He's starting to pick it up, honestly. He's getting fast. Oh, my goodness.
Trying to air dribble it now, and unfortunately, Way Too Sick was there to clear it out. Way Too Sick actually putting it back towards his own net. Humble Potato there. But a nice clear from Limited.
Got Dark Assassin taking it in the corner, tries to get it over Way Too Sick. Way Too Sick hits it up, stays in the corner though. Humble Potato, who hits it, actually misses it. Wumbo hits it out of the corner, in 50s it with Limited and Bumbo back in towards the net. Way Too Sick off the wall. Unfortunately, it fricked him. Oh my gosh, Humble actually bumped Limited and saved it. Way Too Sick trying to get it out of the corner, hits it into Limited and actually goes back into the corner. Dark Assassin with another bump. Oh my gosh, what is going on? That would have been amazing. He just jumped off the sidewall and tried flipping it back into the net. Major Bumbo and Limited. Oh, Limited just misses. I think it's starting to get to him. The heat is.
I think if Bumbo had gone for the demo there, he might have been able to make another shot happen. Now Limited putting a shot towards the net.
Dark Assassin saying no. We're just going to keep you at 0 goals. Just make it hard as heck for you guys to score. Limited's going to try and take this out of the corner now. He's going to send this center. Dark Assassin's going to say no thanks. But it's going to go into Way Too Sick. He's going to try and go for a pass into Limited. Oh, that was close. That was just a weird pinch.
But with 10 seconds left to go, there's nothing else the Compost Bins can do. They fought hard the first few matches, but the Breadsticks just were having none of it. They gave them an absolute destruction of a final, 3 matches, just completely shutting them out.
Yeah, I think they tried to go through all the Breadsticks before they got the appetizer, but then they remembered they were at Olive Garden. So they were bottomless, you know? So if anybody gets that reference, shout out. Anyway, I think we're going to hand it over. What is that? That's 4-2. Breadsticks?
Yep, that is 4-2. 4-2 to the Breadsticks.
So congrats to them. Honestly, 50-50 gang. We were really quiet in their first 2 games. You guys, it's like you guys didn't believe in them or something. But you know what? Keep that faith, and they will reward you. Here they are. What is this?
But yes, that also means that Intrude is now the 3-time champion. So congratulations to Intrude for being a 3-time champion. Congratulations to the Breadsticks for picking up a championship. And still, congratulations to the Compost Bins for getting a solid 2nd place. You may have been a little bit, outclassed this time around, but there's always next season. Anything can happen.
Yeah, there's still hope. Honestly, I think they looked good in their first 2 games, so they can definitely, if they keep that same energy all the way through, I mean, maybe next season, right? They'll be in the same exact spot again, and maybe even finals next season. So don't go home sad. You guys played your heart out. Shout out to you guys. So, yeah. Are we going to hand it over to Geeky Tom, yeah? Are we thinking?
Yep, we hand it over to Geeky now, and he tells you your prospect MVP and your prospect all-stars. Take it away, Geeky.
All right, thank you very much. All right, everybody, congratulations to the Breadsticks on that fantastic championship win. Also, like they said, congratulations to the Compost Bins because they played a fantastic game as well. And also, I would like to congratulate Intrude on his 3-time championship win. But we need to get to the All-Stars so this stream can get over and everybody can go to bed and celebrate their wins. So without further ado, the first person that was voted into the Prospect Season 5 All-Star Game is none other than Zeus from the Dolphins for the Solar Division. Next we have Judson from the Firecrackers also in the Solar Division, and from the Fallout Shelter franchise. And his teammate, Rob Wob Wob, from the Fallout Shelter and the Firecrackers and the Fallout Shelter franchise to finish out the Solar Division. Next, for the Lunar Division, we have Geeky Tom, which is none other than myself. I played for the Spartans and the Penguins. We have Heartless from the Gorgons. And that guy from That Thing who played for the Ravens. So, congratulations to all those peeps for the Season 5 All-Stars Prospect game. Thank you all for voting me in, personally. Just to recap, we have Zeus, Judson, and Rob Wob Wob for the Solar Division. And we have Geeky Tom, Heartless, and that guy from That Thing in the Lunar Division. Congratulations to all. Sorry, just rigged that. Someone said I rigged it. But the next thing we need to get into are the MVPs. So for the Lunar MVP, we have Heartless from the Gorgons. And for the Solar MVP, we have Judson from the Firecrackers. For the overall MVP, this is a surprise to me because I didn't pay attention to the stats, but we have Zeus from the Dolphins. Zeus is the number 1 in points per game, the number 1 in goals per game, the most hat tricks, and the most MVPs, and Zeus played for the Dolphins. So congratulations to Zeus on that overall MVP win. And congratulations to Judson and Heartless on their MVP wins and all the All-Stars that made it into the game. So it will be a fun game when that comes around. Other than that, that's about it. So unless the casters have anything to say.
No, I do believe we pretty much said it all. It was a hard fought championship on both sides, from both the contender and the prospect side. But, things ended up the way they are. Congratulations to both of the champions, and still congratulations to the runner-ups because you played a hell of a series. And once again, I thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's stream and for allowing me to lend my voice talents to try to keep things entertaining, even if tonight I was a little bit tired because I might not be feeling too well, but I did my best for what I could for you guys.
And I just want to say thanks to everybody this is my first time casting, so I had a blast, and shout out to the winners and shout out to the runners-up. You guys all played great today. Everybody played their hearts out. It was great games to cast. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, congrats to everybody.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much for casting the game, and thank the audience for coming, showing up, and supporting your teams and supporting the league. It's fantastic, and it's always a good time.